Hallihallo.
Hi.
Alles klar?
Alles klar.
Wie geht's deinem Knie?
Oh, geht besser, ein bisschen immer besser. Ich muss aber vorsichtig sein. Das werde ich wahrscheinlich jetzt für immer, eine Zeit lang.
Ja.
Was
Aber noch ein bisschen.
Was brauchen wir heute?
Ich hatte geschrieben, falls du hast, einen Ball, aber falls du nicht hast, auch nicht dramatisch. Und falls du hast, Weights und sonst irgendwie eine Water Bottle oder irgend sowas.
Für einen Ball, was soll ich ansonsten nehmen für einen Ball? Toilettenpapierrolle?
Ja, das kann man machen. Ja.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
How are you?
Okay. Good. Surviving.
Right. I have to say, like, what I've been saying to like my friends, it's like I'm a total introvert, so this has really, it hasn't been that challenging for me, but I have to say, it's kind of getting to a point where I'm like, it would be nice to be around people.
I know.
Same. Like I went through months of not really seeing a lot of people aside from my husband when I was studying. But like at least I would go to the studio, I would see you guys, like I would see somebody.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was talking to one of my best friends last night. She lives in Massachusetts and they live totally isolated. She has 3 kids and a husband, and she's always been like totally antisocial. And she was like, I wouldn't mind if a stranger hugged me right now.
Yeah, that's like where I am right now.
So too funny.
I went to see
Even just being able to go to a bar.
I know, or just a restaurant too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jack wanted me to let you know that we start doing some in-person classes again starting next week.
Okay.
What?
So if that's something you guys are interested in, like the reformers are super far apart, like they made changes to the studio.
Yeah.
So if that's something you're interested in, I think Tuesday we're gonna try like a 5 and 6:30. So the schedule is gonna be different just to give us more time to like clean in between classes. So I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Are you guys still going to be doing Zoom classes for now?
Yeah, we're also going to be doing Zoom classes, but obviously it's going to be like all over the place, you know, so as we try and figure it out, if people are interested in it, and you know, and see how it goes. So
okay.
Yeah. So, but just look at the schedule. Obviously, anything that still says virtual is still a virtual class, and then things that don't say virtual are obviously going to be in-person classes.
Okay.
No,
That means we need to send like communication out as well about it. So,
I don't know.
do you have any weights or water bottles?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. And do you have a ball or
a pillow?
Or?
Let me get a toilet paper.
Yeah. Ihr wollt keine Katzen mehr, oder?
Nein, hast du noch welche, die jemand...
Ich faster gerade.
Oh mein Gott, das ist schon süß. Nee, aber im Moment nicht, leider.
Nee, ich weiß, hat sie auch gesagt. Nee, ich habe die eine und die andere, die hat ihr Auge verloren. Aber die sind beide so 8 Monate alt, also ganz verrückt.
Hast du die auf der Straße gefunden?
Nee, die sind aus dem Adoption Center bei PetSmart. Weil die
Did this work?
Is it really hard?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard. It needs to be softer.
Well, it's going to be in our thighs.
Okay.
We'll give it a try.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So I want you guys to start with your weight. And you're going to sit facing forward. Any special requests today besides the usual? The usual.
Body 360.
Yeah, and obliques, please.
Yes, we're definitely going to work that. So you're going to have your weight. Arms are out in front of you. Just sit up nice and tall. And then inhale, it's going to scoop halfway down, throw the weights in, and come back up. So, row, bless you, straighten the arms, and come back up. Just like that. Scoop down, row, and back up.
Can you mute us? I'm hearing like really weird sounds.
I'll mute you guys. Okay, see if that works. Good. Let's go for 4 more here. And 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Now you're going to come up, arms are straight. You're going to lift the arms over your head. Hinge your body back just as far as you can go without the feet popping up. Come up and lower the arms down. Lift the arms up, hinge your body back, nice flat back, and come back up. And if the weights get to be too heavy at any point, just do this without the weights. Give me 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And give me 1 more. And rest just for a second. I did like an arm workout today. My arms are so tight, I could barely hold the weights. I'm like, I need 1 pound weights. So now bring your arms out in front of you with the palms facing up. Heels are still grounded. You're going to scoop back down. You're going to give me a bicep curl and come back up. Inhale and exhale. Scoop, bicep curl, and come back up. So palms face up to the ceiling. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 2. Now on your next one, scoop it down, stay in your scoop, keep the elbows high, and just give me those bicep curls for 8 and 7, 6, 5 more. Last 3 and 2, and come all the way up. So now I want you to bend your knees, set your feet flat, arms are out in front of you, but with the palms facing each other. You're going to put a little bit of a bend in the elbows, and you're going to scoop it down, open it out, and come back up. So scoop down, open, and come back up, almost like you were hugging a tree with the hands and straps. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now on your next one, scoop it down, hold it for me. Open the arms just a little bit, lift your right leg up and down, and then your left leg up and down. Yeah, go slow though. And use your abs to lift the leg up, keeping the leg bent. Let's go for 3 more. And 2, keep breathing. And 1 last one. And come up. Yeah, you can give yourself a nice forward stretch if that feels good for you. Now, bend those knees again. Set those feet flat. You can do this with 1 or both weights. You can scoop back down. Bring your arms over your head. If you have 1 weight, you're just going to hold on to it with both hands. Otherwise, you're going to keep them separate, and you're just going to bend and straighten, getting into those pesky triceps. Try and keep those elbows close to the ears. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now bend the elbows, hold it for me, and just give me little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 3, 2, 1, and hold it, hold it, hold it. And let's do one at a time for 8 and 7. 5 more. Last 3. And come all the way up and take a breather. Beautiful job. All right. So you can put the weights down for now. Yeah, just put them down to the side. We're going to leave it again a little bit later. You're going to keep your knees bent, arms come up, and I just want you to roll all the way down. Really think about articulating your spine, laying each individual vertebrae down, and keeping your feet glued. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and left. Slowly peel each individual vertebrae up. Inhale and exhale. Scoop it down and up. All these virtual classes, my abs have become so strong. It's awesome. Beautiful job. You're going to give me 4 more here. Really keep those feet anchored. That's it. There you go. Perfect. Now on your next one, you're going to roll all the way down. Perfect. So if you've got that roller or roll of toilet paper, put it between your knees. Yeah, we're just going to start with bridging. So I want your feet to be glued down. Yep. Hands are down by your side. Really try to reach those fingertips long towards your heels. And you're just going to inhale, exhale. Tuck your tailbone, start lifting those hips up, really squeezing the glutes. And then soften through your sternum and start rolling all the way back down. And we're going to do a bunch more of these. Inhale, exhale, tuck your tailbone and start lifting up, really getting into your tush. And then tuck that tailbone and roll it back down. Let's go for 5 more here. And let's go for 3 more. Peeling that spine off. Now you're going to lift your hips up, keep them up for me, hold it, and can you squeeze into whatever you have between your knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold it for me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and soften through your sternum and roll those hips all the way down. Is that roller really hard or is it okay? So, okay. So now I want you to straighten your right leg up. Yeah, just to a point where you're not going to lose whatever you have between your knees. And you're going to inhale, exhale, start lifting your hips back up and back down. Lift up and down. Really using your glutes to lift up. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 3. And 2 more. Now on your next one, you're gonna lift up, stay up for me, hold it, and let's squeeze that right leg into the roller for 8, 7, or the roll. Let's go for 4, 3. Try not to let that right hip drop down. Pay attention to the right hip. Squeeze and hold it for me. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it down, and let's switch it up. Let's straighten that left leg out. And let's inhale, exhale, start lifting your hips up and back down. Just pay attention to that left hip. Try not to let it drop. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now you're gonna lift your hips up, keep them up for me, and let's squeeze that left leg in for 8, 7, 6. Just pay attention to that left hip. 4 more. Last 2. And let's squeeze and hold it. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll yourself down. Beautiful. Let's put that roll to the side, and let's hug your knees into your chest. Perfect. Then let's bring your legs up in tabletop, and let's go for your single leg stretch. So inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Hold on to the top of your right leg. Extend the left. Yep, and you're gonna inhale, exhale, switch it up. Inhale on one leg, exhale on the opposite. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now you're going to straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Hold on to the ankle. Left leg is hovering at about 45 degrees. You're going to pulse the right leg in twice. Pulse, pulse, and then switch it up. Pulse, pulse, and switch it up. Inhale on one leg, exhale on the opposite. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for 4 more. Don't go so fast. And 3. Last 2. And last 1. And take a quick little rest. Perfect. Now you're gonna go straight into your 100. So I want your legs back up on tabletop. Feet are gonna be in your Pilates V, so heels together, toes apart. Hands are gonna be hovering right by your hips. Arms are straight. And you're gonna inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. And let's start pulsing your arms for your 100. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 3, 4, 5. You can extend the legs if you want. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale and rest. Perfect. Now let's bring those legs back up in tabletop. And you're gonna have a light touch on the top of your knees. And we're gonna go into your double leg stretch. So I want you to inhale, on your exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Yeah. Now you're gonna inhale, on your exhale, extend the legs up, bring the arms behind you, and then bring it all back together, circling the arms around. Inhale and exhale, yeah, just like that. Maybe lift your head a little bit higher if you can. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And give you one last one. And rest. Perfect. So now, legs come back up in tabletop, hands come behind your head. And you inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Right hand goes to the left knee, extend the right leg. So right elbow, left knee, extend the right leg, and then switch, and switch, and switch. And if I was talking stupid stuff, let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2, really try and keep those elbows as wide as possible. Now, next time the right elbow comes to the left knee, you're gonna hold it for me. Right leg is extended, and you're gonna lift and lower the right leg for 8, and 7, 6, 5 more. Last 3, and 1 more. And let's switch it up. You guys are frozen. If I could sing, I would sing the song Frozen. You guys still there? If you're still there, if you can still hear me, you're just gonna switch it up. Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right. Did we do both sides, the lifting and lowering?
Yes.
We did
Yes.
both? Okay. All right. So let's put the legs straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to mute you guys again. All right. Now, you lift your fingertips up towards your toes. Yep. And you're just going to inhale, exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach the fingertips towards your toes without lifting your tailbone up. And come back down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Just like that. We're going to go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lift your upper body up, hold it up for me. Hold it and give me little lifts of the tailbone. For 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 3, and 2. Last 1. Now lower your upper body down. Keep the legs straight if you can. Now I want you to reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. And you're just going to inhale, exhale, go straight up and down. Really working those upper abdominals. Exhale up, inhale down. If the straight legs bother you, you can always bring your legs up in tabletop. Inhale and exhale. What's up, sweetie? Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Now we're going to finish. Inhale on your exhale. You're going to reach the right hand towards the left foot and lower yourself down, and then do the opposite side. So you're really reaching almost past the side of the foot. I want you to really squeeze into those obliques. Yeah, but try and keep the legs together. Keep the legs up. You're just reaching past. There you go. Perfect. Give me 4 more in each direction. And 3. Last 2. Now, right hand goes past your left foot, and you're just going to hold it there for me. Just give me little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it over for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 2, and rest. Perfect job. Now straighten your legs out in front of you. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. And let's inhale, exhale, roll it all the way up into your seated position. Nice. And let's come turning onto your side, facing me. So I want you to come down. You can just rest your head on your arm, or you can prop yourself up, whatever feels better for you. I want you to place the toilet paper roll or whatever roller you have between your ankles. Now your top hand is going to be kind of like a bike stand in front of you, and you're just going to lift the legs up and down, and lift up and down. Up and down. Getting into those obliques. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lift the legs up, hold them up for me. Hold it. And give me little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 3. Now hold it for me. Can you bend your knees in and straighten them out? Bend the knees in and straighten it out. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And straighten the legs out and drop your feet down. Let's get rid of the roll. And let's bring your feet together, but a little bit diagonally in front of you. And you're gonna lift your top foot up just a little bit, so not too far. And now top foot flexes. You're gonna lift it up and you're gonna sweep it forward and back. Forward and back, sorry. Those foster cats. Give me 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now next time the leg comes forward, keep that foot flexed, and let's go for small little circles for 8, 7. 4 more. Last 2. And let's reverse those. 4 more. Last 2. Now keep the leg forward, rotate the toes down. Let's tap the floor and up. Tap the floor and up. Make sure your lower back is still nice and flat and not rounded. Give me 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now lift the leg just about halfway up. Bend the knee down into the floor and then kick the heel up diagonally. Bend the knee down and up diagonally. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now on your next one, straighten the leg up, rotate your toes up to the ceiling, and you're gonna lower the leg down so the heels meet, and then lift the leg up. Down so the heels meet, and up. Beautiful. Let's go for 5 more. Really keep your core tight, and 4. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lower the leg down so it's about hip height. Rotate your foot to be parallel. Now bend your knee up into your chest and then kick that heel down, activating that little smiley area. Bending up and kicking down. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now bend the knee in and let's go for your bike ride. Nice big bicycle. Let's go for 4 more. And last 2. And let's reverse that. Beautiful. Keep your core really, really nice and tight. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now bend the knee up, bend the bottom knee a little bit more, connect those heels. Lift, keep that top knee lifted just a little bit. Now lower down and up, doing those clamshells for 8. And 7, 6, 5 more, Last 3. And 2 more. Now I want you to lower the legs down, keeping the heels and knees connected. You're just going to lift your heels up and down and up and down, almost like a little can-can. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lift the feet up just a little bit. Lift that top knee up, disconnect the feet, and draw little circles on me with that top knee for 8. And 7. 4 more. And last 2. And let's reverse that. 4 more. And last 2. And rest. Perfect. Now you're going to straighten the bottom leg out. Top leg comes over the opposite leg. And you're just going to flex the bottom foot. And let's lift it up and down and up and down. Really keep your core tight so that the hips are not wobbling back and forth. Give you 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now lift the bottom leg up, keep the foot flexed, and just draw little circles for 8. And 7. 4 more. Last 2. And let's reverse those circles. 5 more. Last 2. Now hold it up, hold that bottom leg up. Maybe lift it just a little bit higher and hold it. Can you come a little bit higher and hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's bring the legs back together. We're gonna go into your side planks. So ideally, come up onto the arm. If it's better for you, you can be on the forearm. Yeah, core is nice and tight. Let's bring that left hand behind your head. And you're just gonna inhale, exhale. Let's come up into that side plank. And let's lower back down. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, you can always do the forearm if it's too much, Talia, on your wrist. Let's go for 3 more. And 2. Now I want you to lift your hips up, hold them up for me. Hold it. Can you rotate down and up and down and up? Keep your core nice and tight. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. I know these get there. Last 2. And rest. Perfect. Now let's come lying on your stomach. And let's have your hands behind your head, clasping them together. Like, that's it. And I want you to pick your belly button up, so really squeeze your tush. And you're gonna just put a little bit of tension in your body already. You're gonna tap your heels towards your tush twice. You're gonna tap, tap. So, yep, just like that. And then straighten the legs up, lift your body up, lift the legs up a little bit. And then lower back down. And let's do that again. Tap, tap. Extend the legs, lift the body up, really opening up that upper body. And roll it down. Let's go for 1 more. Inhale, exhale, tap, tap. And reach, really tightening your body like your bow, like a bow and arrow bow. And push back into a child's pose. And let's come lying on your other side. All right, so make sure your legs are a little bit diagonal out in front of you. Flex that top foot. Lift the foot up just about hip height. You're going to reach the leg forward and back. Forward and back. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. Just always remember lower back is not rounding or arching, and you guys are frozen again, but I hope you're still hearing me. Let's go for 2 more. Sorry about that, guys. You did the circles in both directions?
No.
Yeah, I don't know why it's picking me up today. That's so weird. Now, once you've done 8 in each direction, you're going to rotate your toes down to the floor. And then tap the toes down and lift it up. Go down and up. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last, I'm going to lead you guys again. And now hold it for me. Now bend your knee down to the floor and then kick the heel up diagonally. Bend the knee down and kick it up diagonally. Keep your core nice and tight. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Now straighten the leg, rotate your toes up, and you're just going to go up to the ceiling and down. Up to the ceiling and down. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lower your leg just down so the foot is hip height. Flex the foot, bend your knee up into your chest, and then kick the heel down. Bend it up and kick it down. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And now you're going to go for your bike ride. So just reaching and reaching. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And let's reverse that. Perfect. Keep your core nice and tight. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And let's bend the knees in, connect the heels. Yeah, lift your feet up just a little bit. And now open that top knee like a clamshell and close it down. Open and close. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 2. Now you're going to connect the knees, and you're just going to lower the feet down and lift the feet up. Lower the feet down and up. Let's go for 6 and 5. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. On your next one, you're going to lift your top foot and your top knee up just about hip height, and you're going to draw little circles on me. Yeah, with that knee for 8 and 7 5 more. Last 3. And let's reverse that. 4 more. And last 2. And rest. Nice. So now we're going to do those side planks. So either forearm or straight arm. Right hand comes behind your head. And then you're going to push yourself up into your side plank and lower back down. Just like that. And lift it up and lower it down. Let's go for 6 more. Beautiful job. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now on your next one, lift your hips up, hold it up for me. And then you're gonna rotate that right elbow down and up. Rotate down and up, really rotating from your waist. Let's go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And rest. Now you're gonna keep your bottom leg straight and cross your right foot over that bottom leg. So that, and set that right foot down in front of the left knee. Yep, just like that. And let's lift that bottom leg up, really flex that foot, really activate the legs, and just up and down, and up and down. Don't go too fast. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. Last 3. And 2 more. Now lift the bottom foot up, hold it for me, and let's go for little circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Last 2. And let's reverse that. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 more. And last 2. Let's hold it here. Hold it. Can you lift that bottom leg up just a little bit higher? And hold it for 8, 7. 4 more. And last 2. And rest. And come lying on your stomach. Now we're gonna go for a swim. So you're gonna straighten the arms out in front of you. You're gonna squeeze your glutes, pick your belly button in, and let's lift your chest up, lift your arms up. Yep, and let's lift that left arm and the right leg up a little bit higher, and let's start going for your swim. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. And last 2, and give yourself a child's pose. Perfect. Maybe wiggle your tailbone a little bit if that feels good on your lower back. And let's come up onto all 4s. Just like that. So, knees and feet are just about hip distance apart. Yeah?
I don't want to, I can't do all 4.
Okay, we'll modify for you. So you're gonna come back onto your back. You're gonna curl your toes under, and you're gonna float your knees up, and you're gonna hold it for 8. And
So,
yeah, you're just gonna come lying down. Yeah, and lift your hands back up right by your hips.
which
Legs up.
leg?
So lift your hands up so they're floating by your hips. Legs are on tabletop. And Talia, you're gonna dip your knees down and lift them up. You're gonna go for 8 here. And Ina, you're just gonna nope, you're gonna stay. You're gonna inhale, exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend your legs out. Ina?
Yeah.
Extend your legs out. and come back down. Come up, extend your legs, and come back. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, Talia, give yourself a rest. Yeah. Go for 2 more. And one last one. And rest. All right. So now, Talia, you're going to come back into that same position. Yeah, so float your knees up. Okay, so I want you to walk your right foot back and just lift it up.
Me?
No, this is Talia. And now bend the knee back in, set the foot down, and do the same on the left. And I want you to do that 8 times on each side. Ina, you're going to have your elbows down by your side, legs on tabletop.
Yeah.
And you're just going to go into your coordination. So you're going to inhale, exhale, straighten the arms, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, extend the legs, open and close the legs just a little bit, and come back down. And you're going to go for 8 here. Keep that belly button pulled in and open and close the legs. Just small little open and close when the legs are extended. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And rest once you guys have done your nice job. All right, so I want both of you to come sitting on your booty, knees bent, hands are behind you. Don't care if the fingertips face you or they're out. Whatever feels better on your wrists. Mine usually feel better pointing back, but if you point them in, it's better for you. It's going to get a little bit more into your triceps. So I want you to inhale on your exhale. You're going to lift your toes up, really use those glutes, and just sit back down. And use glutes and hamstrings to come up, open up your chest a little bit, and come down. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 3. And 2 more. Last one. You're going to lift up. You're going to hold it up for me as high as you can. Can you lift your right leg up? Tabletop. Lower it down. And left leg. You're kind of walking here. Keep your hips as high as you possibly can. I know this is not easy, especially on the wrists. Let's go for 3 more. And 2. And last one. So now you're going to come down. You can straighten your legs out. Bring your arms into mummy arms. You're going to roll all the way down. You're going to come back up, bend your knees, lift your toes back up. So we're going to do that combo. And then when you come down, straighten the arms, mummy arms, come back down, exhale up, bend those knees, come up, lower down, straighten the legs, lower yourself down. Nice job. You got 4 more to go. And 3. Last 2. And roll yourself all the way down and hold it for me. So, Teaser Tuesday, time for teasers. So you can either start with your legs straight out if that doesn't bother your back. Otherwise, your legs come up in tabletop. I like to have the arms up to the ceiling. You're going to inhale, exhale, you're going to circle your arms and come up into your teaser. Core is nice and tight. Let's inhale, exhale, slowly lower yourself back down. And let's inhale, exhale, keep teasering. Nice job. And back down. You have 3 more to go here. And 2. On your next one, you're gonna come up and you're gonna stay up for me. Yep, hold it for me. Core is nice and tight. Now, you're gonna reach to the right and reach to the left. Reach to the right. I look like a zombie here. And to the left. And let's go side to side. Keep your core nice and tight. Let's go for 3 more on each side. And 2. And come lying all the way down. Open your arms out into a T. Bring those legs up in tabletop. And then, let's just drop your knees over to the right. Look over to the left. And then let's drop the knees to the left. Look over to the right. And let's do that one more time on each side. Drop them over to the right. Look over to the left. And then drop them to the left. Look over to the right. Perfect. Now bring those legs back up. Now I want you to drop your knees just about halfway to the right. Hold them there for me. Straighten the legs out. And then bring them all the way up to the ceiling. Then you're going to bend them in. Yeah, now drop them over to the left. Straighten them out. And bring them up to the ceiling. And then you bend them. Now drop to the right. Straighten them out. Tick-tock. And up. Bend your knees. Drop them to the left. Straighten them out. And up. Bend your knees. Drop them to the right. And straighten them out. Bend your knees, drop to the left, straighten out, and come all the way up. Now, if you have a band or a towel or something like that, put it around your right foot. If you don't, just hold your leg. Left leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels better on your body, and just stretch. I really want you to just stretch that leg. And then let's open the leg out to the right. Try and keep your left hip anchored down. And then come up. Let's cross it over to the other side. And then let's bend the knees. Bring that ankle over your left knee. Yep. And you can just hug that left leg into your chest. Maybe push that right knee away from you. And let's switch it up. So now left leg up. Oof, tight. And let's open it out to the left. And then let's cross it over to the right. And then you're just going to cross that left ankle over the right knee. And just play around with your stretch. Maybe hug that leg into your chest. Maybe use the opposite hand to push the knee away from you. And then let's come rolling up. Let's go to your mermaid. Yeah, you know, do what you can here. And let's have your one hand down and let's just stretch it over. And let's do the opposite. And come back out. We're just gonna go like seaweed in the water. Give me one more in each direction. Now, next time you come down, just rotate both hands down. And you can maybe even bend your elbows, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Remember, on this one, you can lift that hip up. And then let's straighten your, Talia, you're gonna have your left, and Ina, I think it's your right. Straighten it out, and then you cross the other leg over, and just go for a really nice twist. And then let's go to the other side. And let's just stretch it out. And let's do the other side. And stretch it out. And then next time, bring both hands down. Go for a really nice twist here. If it feels good, you can even bend your elbows, come a little bit lower. And then you guys are done for tonight. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
It might be in the studio.
Next Tuesday?
I said next week it might be in the studio you mentioned earlier.
Most likely, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and you guys, you guys need to give feedback, also to Jackie, if you're not comfortable doing that yet, or,
No, I'd be there.
But, I mean, like I said, the reforms are really far apart now. I was just there today, and, as long as you're
I'm considered high risk because I have COPD. So like, I think I'm going to wait like maybe another 2 weeks to be out again.
Yeah,
Just
that's
in
smart.
case.
Yeah, no, that's smart. But I mean, there'll definitely
probably
be
be there.
virtual classes too, so.
Yeah, I will probably be there.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right,
good
thank
night,
you guys,
guys.
one way or another. Bye. Bye.